Hey folks, welcome back to part 3 of the RosenkreuzStilette playthrough as Spiritia. This is a very first generation LordVucious Apollo Creed, and I'm not even gonna bother trying to pronounce this boss's name. If someone can pronounce the name and do it 5 times fast, I will bow down to your linguistic skills. Well, regardless of the matter, this stage is pretty much a combination to me of Metal Man, obviously, but also of the clock tower or the machine tower stages in Castlevania with Mario references, obviously. Oh, one thing about this stage is full of traps. And yes, that tank, skull and crossbow tank, will hurt you. Fortunately not kill you, but Eddie's a traitor. As you know, in the beginning of the stage, if you continue to walk forward to the right, you will die, as you will be held to a fake ladder where you fall on spikes. It has drop platforms, easily noticeable by question marks. So that means the energy tank, the cross tank at the beginning of the stage, do not get. You saw the rush jet enemies. This stage is very interesting looking, and I love the music. It's a very fun stage to play through. As for the boss, here's your shield weapon expert with octopus friend will drop ink from the sky, kind of like Charge Man with his codes from Mega Man 5. If you get touched by that, the screen will turn black and you will have trouble seeing her. Blow her up with bombs and you pretty much got yourself an end. And for a weapon, the Geisterwand, which is your basic seal type. And hello Leviathan, Trauare Verde. Man, I hope I said that right. Probably not, but yes, a Leviathan clone, which pretty much is based on a hybrid of Dive Man and Bubble Man stage, with an analog of those Mega Man 2 metal fish. Anyway, as you would expect from a water stage, this is pretty much gonna be Spike Central. So just pretty much avoid jumping too high and you're pretty much straight for the entire stage. The spike traps in this stage aren't as bad as, say, some of the entries in the Mega Man series, the classic ones, obviously. And shoot the Hydra's ball. Yeah, that's the more or less the mid boss of the game. And if you know that this is a Dive Man stage, act alike, you know that you're pretty much gonna get an item in a spiked fall corridor to get your item, which is your captured Lily, your captured fairy friend who acts like Beat. So Lily's gonna pretty much be your homing attacker. This stage also has a split path. And there's our Sir Snake dispenser. Anyway, like I said, this stage has a branching path. I'm taking the upper route because to me the stage layout is easier. If I have a chance, I may do the lower path in another playthrough of this game. But for right now, the upper part, mid-boss aside, is relatively easy. But once you get to the boss, you kind of, in a way, you would kind of wish that you would be on the bottom route, because the bottom route, this fight will be submerged underwater. Although there are spikes on top of the ceiling, you're gonna need to try to jump over her a lot. But unless you're me, kamikaze with the shield. Anyway, watch out for the spear when she throws it on the walls. She shoots her whirlpool air shooter analog. Half power, it'll go diagonal rather than straight forward, and she will produce clones. when she dashes towards. Like I said, use your shield and she's down. And yeah, which part of the body I'm sure most of you been staring at? Yeah, I know. So keep your silence. Anyway, Psychmeister. Pretty much Toadman stage with ice physics. Well, ice physics in the fact that it's slippery. It pretty much takes the slippery when wet kind of quote to its logical extreme in this stage. So there's really not much to say. Heck, you even got the Toadman-like slimes that are on the ceiling. As enemies in this game, of course, you get close, they drop down. You got the currents that will push you along. Of course, the little waterfall-ish, where the water falls, you will have a hard time jumping. Oh, and use the bombs to get the cross tank if you're able to get up there. And our turtle, who pretty much like our stealth from Mega Man 4, dealt with, done, and we're not gonna take the ladder. Yeah, take the little duck to get a 1-up and another cross tank. Otherwise, this stage, while being Toadman analog, you're gonna notice the clock tower when you reach the actual boss. Cause Psych is a hybrid of 3 characters. Brightman, she throws knives. So of course, if you think of Time Freeze and throwing knives, you're gonna think Dio Brando. However, she also has some Toho-ish abilities with her knives. So Sakuya? Yeah, Sakuya Izayoi. She has that ability to spam a whole bunch of knives when she's at half energy. Use Grola's weapon to defeat her, and she pretty much goes down relatively easy. Oh, for a side note, if you see me kind of pussyfooted in my jumps, I had bad experiences jumping in this stage. I died in the pits many times. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce this weapon, just know it's a time stopper with firing. So see you at part 4, and I'm done. Later.